Random article button.
Random article button.
What's a random article?
Explorer Etienne Boulay traveled to Michigan in 1618, searching for a route to China. Fucking idiot.
I'm making I work in advertising. I'm making ads for this dog food company.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And in advertising, people are basically like, dogs and babies are cheat codes because people just want to look at them.
Yeah, that does seem like
It's
it'd
what
be.
Don Draper said.
Right,
Dogs
completely.
and babies are cheat codes.
Right.
We're not just gonna put a dog in this commercial.
Dogs.
All right.
At the first part of the episode, he has to sell dog food, and then at the end of the episode, he's like, what if a baby were also in it?
Yeah, what if babies could
Yeah.
eat dog food? He came up with that.
Right, completely.
And then the scientists were like,
Yeah, that's kind of the dog-baby intersection. We don't see it so much.
Yeah.
Except for in the situation of a baby dog. That's kind of the most classic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would say dog-baby intersection is a really bad place to drive through. in my experience.
Right.
I've actually been lucky. This is not just for. I've never had a bad boss. I don't think ever.
That
How many
can't be
jobs have
right.
you had?
I've had 3. Well, the
What?
first boss I have is always good, and then they leave or get a new job, and then the second boss I have, I'm like, oh, I don't like this person.
Sounds like you had bad
Mm.
bosses then.
Yeah, but I leave like a.
He
thir-
doesn't
like
view
3
those
weeks
as the
in.
real
Yeah,
bosses.
those aren't the real
He
boss.
views those as
Yeah.
the
Well,
Well, they're
replacement bosses.
always like my boss leaves, so then it's his boss is now suddenly my boss and doesn't want to deal with me. is above me.
Completely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe he has lingering resentment because he's like, dang, that
Actually,
boss loved Tom.
They've all been women.
The ones that don't like you.
am sorry.
The ones
For
that don't
what I
like me are
said.
women also, so I don't know if that's a good sign.
The victims of feminism, you know, just people who like Tom.
Yeah.
We're in a workplace where now they have to make these women like them.
Yep.
Can't an alt guy catch a break?
True.
Look, back when this place was a gentleman's club, Tom's witty anecdotes would be the talk of the water cooler.
Exactly.
And now we have to have a meeting every time tells a story.
I will say I'm a normal guy at work, but I do have coworkers that say stuff that I'm like, hey man, you can't say, you gotta calm down, man.
Right,
Somebody's
you're
gonna
kind
hear
of a
that.
normal guy, bystander type guy at
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like normal type, not actively creating a hostile work environment
Just
type
kind
guy.
of abetting, punching up the harassment, etc.
Yeah, just kind of like, you know, I they make these jokes that they shouldn't be making at work, and I laugh, but like
I laugh.
I don't
I
like think
cheer,
I don't like think it's that funny.
I say they're good guys all the time.
Keep
I
at it, I
testify.
say.
Okay, sweet. So this is Riffipedia. This is a podcast where we go on Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, and we hit the random article button, and then we have to riff on any article that comes up.
When this podcast becomes popular, do you think you're going to change it to
What do you
riffing on
mean
a
when
paid
this podcast
encyclopedia?
becomes popular?
Yeah. But we're
Well,
gonna-
I've noticed you've been hiding your likes on the reels. So what's that about? Hiding the,
reels
numbers?
are bad. The reels are doing bad. The TikToks get like 100 likes, and the YouTube Shorts get like 1,000 views and 10 likes, which I think is good for.
I do think that's good.
That's fine. But the reels, Instagram really hates what we're doing.
What do you think's going on?
I think that people's attention span are too short, and they just can't. 'Cause we're
People
talking
are
about
afraid about a
complex subjects.
podcast about reading.
So something that's actually interesting is that Jordan, my close friend, edits your reels, and he's actually been saying yours are some of the longest reels he's edited.
Yeah, they're like 90 seconds.
Yeah. So I guess my feeling is like, is that a differentiation point for you guys?
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, the 90 seconds, I don't know. My thing is just like we want the article introduced and then like a brief summary and then kind of maybe a couple quick jokes and then like a broader discussion as like the last 45 seconds. If
Right,
it
it's
goes
kind of the
somewhere.
5-paragraph essay of reel.
Yeah. I don't know. People like it.
I'm
I've
not
been
in charge
told,
of this.
But yeah. Anyways, should we hit the first?
Yeah, Walker must hit the first
Okay.
one as they
You know
are
where
the
it is.
guest.
Yes, I found it on the top.
And then you'll just tell us what it is.
Yeah,
and
tell
we'll,
us. Maybe like turn your
we'll
laptop towards
cover
us.
it.
We can copy it if it's a weird spelling.
Okay. Bondi United. The Bondi United Rugby League Football Club was
Okay, here we go.
formed in 1946 and is an Australian rugby league football club based in Bondi, New South Wales.
Nice.
The club is affiliated with the Sydney Roosters Juniors, but they play in the South Sydney District Junior Rugby Football League.
Nice.
Roosters Juniors. I think that's called a chick. So that's a chick rugby team, and I don't think that's allowed.
Roosters Juniors.
All right. Well, the rest of the. Thank you for reading the entire article, because that is all there is. There's a list of notable players.
Yeah, none of them have any fun names.
Yeah.
There's Ray Bevan.
Yeah, Ray Bevan's
I kind of like
fun.
Ray Bevan. They play at the Waverly Oval, which I don't know. There's a picture of it here, and it looks pretty nice.
Is that a naturally occurring oval?
I don't know. Looks good. And Johnson L623 took the picture, and it's his own work. He took it.
Oh.
Oh, it's his own work.
Yeah, he built it. Yeah.
He's kind of obeying the rule of thirds there. It's looking kind of good.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely a good photo.
This is good that they have relevant players that have their own Wikipedia pages. And
Well-
Paul Dunn is a picture. He's kind of hot.
I'm looking. He moved as a teen.
He's got big old legs, that guy.
Yeah, he's juicy.
Well, it's interesting. I'm thinking that none of the other people have anything about moving as a teen. I'm wondering, like, does that change his mode of play?
Yeah, he moved as a teen, which of course is why he has such a, aggressive defensive style, because he was insecure in the new school he went
Right,
to.
exactly.
Yeah, he moved as a teen. In the new school, he had already smoked cigarettes and drank alcohol, so he was kind of the cool guy immediately, and he played it right. He made a
Right.
big splash.
He's used to change.
I mean, why did he move? What happened?
Yeah.
Divorce?
But that'd be funny if you're like,
Yeah.
Kevin Juni is an Australian rugby player. His parents are divorced. It's like,
That
oh,
should be like
okay.
in like the side box with like the age, where they're from. Do they have any family members? Parents divorced? Yes, no. I mean, if your parents are divorced, I mean, like it's tough for a young man, but also you get to be really cool in high school because you're probably doing some drugs.
Yep. My
Wow.
friend is divorced drug addict.
Wow.
Former-
Your friend is divorced, or his
No,
parents?
his
were
He
parents are
divorced
divorced.
his addiction with drugs?
Well, now he is. Yeah, both.
Dang.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Two
he beat it.
divorces.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Yep.
Yeah.
One
good
can
for
happen
him.
to anyone.
Yeah.
Right. If the parents' divorce happens, then you want to actually stick with the drugs and make that a lasting relationship.
Well, there's no wonder he didn't stick with the drugs. There was no good example for him to follow.
He didn't commit to the drugs.
It's not right.
You know?
Something bad's happened. So the window's gotten really small, and I need help.
Oh, do you use a
What?
Mac usually?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see for a second.
Click-
I'm.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna hit the random article button while this
Yeah.
happens.
Oh, you just hit these two doubles here.
All
There's
right.
the little this on the top right. There's like a minus, a square, and an X. You want to hit that square.
I'll wait.
Right. Right.
Okay, what's the article?
Georgiana Hill was a British social historian, journalist, and women's rights activist.
Okay.
Yeah, Georgiana Hill.
Yes, English cookery writer.
No. I
Wait,
wish.
there's another Georgiana.
No, this
Hill.
is no. Yeah.
I found her.
Yeah, no
This
subtitle.
is one N.
I bet the cookery book writer is so pissed
That-
the women's
that-
right
that would-
activist exists.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably be such a better article too.
Yeah.
What's this?
It was a bigger article.
What's this lady doing? Trying to vote? Yeah. That's a noble cause.
She picked a bad, maybe a good time in terms of like there's a lot of women's activist rights to be done in 1858 to 1924.
Tom,
ideal
their work
time.
isn't done.
Thank you for what you said.
I like how it says the youngest of two daughters of George Hill. Okay, kind of giving a man credit immediately.
It's so awesome to just name your daughter your name and Iana at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, the most clear "I wanted a son" move ever.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's also the younger of two daughters, so he's like, okay, first daughter, all right, everyone misses once. You want a daughter, but you also want a son. Second
Right.
daughter, he's like, I might not be getting this son. We gotta get
Well,
the
it's
George
probably,
going now.
Georgina, Georgiana,
Yeah.
Georgianista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that it's awesome. Like, I guess what I would want is to do it the reverse. I think that all boyfriends should just have their girlfriend's name except O at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
kind of like
My name would be Emilio. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Amelia O.
No,
That would be it'd be Emily O.
It's
Emily O.
So Emilio.
That's beautiful.
I get a real
Yeah,
name.
and I wouldn't
Yeah.
have a name.
Your name would
Guys,
be
we gotta
O.
stop talking about this.
Your name would you just be O.
Yeah.
But we
Oh.
pronounce it zero.
Well, it's a beautiful open vowel.
Yeah. Just waiting for someone to
Check
come
out all
along.
those O's over there, and it's
Yeah,
just a bunch of loser
exactly.
guys.
I would note that
No.
George Hill here is a master printer, journalist, and newspaper publisher back when that was big money.
Oh, so she's kind of a little nepo, it
Yeah.
seems.
He was also a local political activist, being the representative for Lambeth on the Metropolitan Board of Works. That doesn't actually seem very impressive. I don't know what that
I mean, that's like normal, I think.
Oh, that's local government of London.
Yeah.
It's like the city council.
All right.
But yeah, so it says neither Hill nor her older sister Emily ever married.
Okay.
And they worked and
owned.
lived
Okay,
together until Hill's death at
Wait, Emily
1924.
Hill's your girlfriend? That's crazy.
No, her
Well,
sister.
yeah, and we don't really believe in marriage.
I hear that.
They worked together until Hill's death in 1924, which does not make it specific which one died first.
No, Emily Hill died in 1936.
I guess they do write that there. If they weren't, it was good back then to be a single lady living with your sister, because then you don't get weird accusations.
Yeah.
Right, as opposed to living with your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it says,
completely.
Like everyone's aunt, who brings their friend to Thanksgiving every year.
Or is just kind of weirdly man-like, even though they have a husband.
Right, of course.
Georgiana and Emily.
Don't we all? This seems like you're talking about someone specific.
I'm talking about my Aunt Cindy, but my mom doesn't get along with her, so But it says Georgiana and Emily wrote the woman's page in the Westminster and Lambeth Gazette up until their father's retirement in 19.
Wow, their dad gave them a page.
Wow.
Hey, you girls can write anything you want on your little page.
I know, it's probably like a paper cutout and you can like make a little dress.
It's like a little like puzzle book thing. It's
yeah,
like,
exactly. It's a
do
picture.
the maze,
Drawing a little flower.
Trace the flower.
Yeah, what would you guys put on the women's page?
I'd probably put
Having a period is okay.
Thank you for saying that.
I'd put a ballot.
And thank you for saying that. I'm putting 2 ballots.
Fuck.
Sue
I'm
me!
saying you
Hey.
can use one ballot as a tampon and then the other ballot to vote, and it's fine.
I've always
3
said
ballots. Tampon, mini skirt, 3rd ballot, tube top. I forgot the one to vote, but
Hooded
there are 3.
sweatshirt if you want to.
Okay.
I've always said I think women should be allowed to vote twice in case they mess up the first time. It's so confusing.
Yeah. I will say, every time I vote, I'm like, this vote doesn't count. They're fucking with me.
I only recently had the first vote I ever casted that counted for anything.
Oh, I guess that's true. No, I'm just worried that they'll
First time that ever
reject
happened to
it
me.
and be like, this guy doesn't.
Well,
I
yeah,
actually
but-
do. I when I was voting, I got really afraid because I was coloring it in so loose, and I didn't realize that my hand-eye coordination is kind of bad. And then I'm looking at the bubble, I'm like, I am worse than I thought at
we let a
this
3rd
task.
grader vote.
Yeah, exactly.
At one point in high school, I was so good at bubbling, and now I do it. And I didn't realize my body's not the same it was in high school.
No. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I can't binge, bubbling anymore. I can only fill out like 1 bubble, socially.
I
Basically.
used to fill out 100 bubbles in an hour, and now I could barely sit down and do 20 bubbles for 15 minutes.
I
Yeah.
know, and I would wake up totally fine the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had to check my phone in between bubbles.
This is also a conversation they could have in like SpongeBob if they were 40, in a way, with bubbles. Anyways.
Yeah, ever since SpongeBob started smoking, he can't blow bubbles nearly as well.
Yeah, they should have an episode where SpongeBob was smoking.
Yeah, I think a PSA episode.
Yes.
No, it should be vaping, like specifically for the kids. But SpongeBob should start vaping, and Patrick should get him to stop. And Mr. Krabs should be in there. Mr. Krabs a good role model.
Yeah.
He's kind of like hustle culture.
So I've got a confession. I haven't watched
Okay,
Any?
any.
sure.
Wow. That's actually really hard.
Yeah,
Were your parents like against it or something? I had a friend like that.
kind of, I would say. But I was definitely, when I'm receiving it through like osmosis as a friend, is watching it in their house, I was really like, this is trippy.
Oh
Basically.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, this is
dude,
completely crazy.
You're
watching
telling
this
me-
high would
You're
be
telling me
nuts.
this
Yeah,
motherfucker is
exactly.
yellow and his friend is pink?
And there are veins in his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Veins
the
in the
part
eyes
you
made a big
noticed.
impression. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, they do a lot of gross body horror stuff on SpongeBob, I feel like, and no one really talks about it.
That happens like later after
I hated that.
after
yeah.
the movie and shit.
After
it
the
gets
movie,
really
they have an episode where they
gross.
have a green slime that like consumes them. It's like the kelp shake episode. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's no good. You gotta watch them classics, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, SpongeBob should start vaping.
Georgiana, I have more words on Georgiana.
Oh, sure.
if you'd like.
Continue.
She wrote a book on the history of English dress, so kind of like, oh, a woman of course would write that, But she consistently criticized fashions that were uncomfortable, ostentatious, or impractical, which is pretty cool.
She's kind of like
that
the
she did
original
that.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah. She was the successor of the Strickland sisters and Mary Ann Everett Green, and the foremother of Alice Clark and Eileen Power.
Okay.
Pretty cool. This is a good lady. Good for her.
Yeah. She died on March 29, 1924 at her home at 3 Blencarn Road, Wandsworth, London, of pneumonia. They just dox her ass.
Oh, wait, go to the identity section. Callback. For much of the 20th century, Hill's identity and work was conflated with that of her namesake.
Her namesake.
The cookery.
Okay.
Yeah, someone thought like, oh, that cookbook lady, she's also like a huge women's suffrage activist. Turns out, no, she was totally against that stuff.
No. Yeah, there were no women's pages in the cookery book.
It's actually Joan Thirsk, a historian's fault in 1985 for conflating the two.
Joan
and
Thirsk
fucking
is
it
a
up.
kind of fun name.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then Rachel Rich in 2014 cleared it up. Or maybe she also made the same mistake. It doesn't really say.
These are all really amazing names. It's
Rachel Rich,
Joan
Hill,
Thirsk.
gender swapped
Power,
Richie
yeah.
Rich for the 21st century.
Rachel Rich. Yeah, I've seen the first episode of Friends.
Is Rachel Rich in
and
that?
is she rich
Yeah,
in
she
it?
is, yeah.
Awesome.
She comes in a wedding dress and then she's like,
That doesn't
money
mean
and
you're
she has to get a
rich.
real job. No, she's married to Barry. He's a
Oh no,
dentist.
you're right. Sorry, I was thinking Monica. I get the
Monica's
mixed up.
also low key comes from money, but only I say that they're just Jewish Long Islanders, so just in that way.
Whoa,
Yeah,
tropes like
Whoa.
that
a little bit.
in this political
Well,
climate.
They have an episode. So I have a story that relates to this. They have an episode of Friends where Monica,
Does she make Chandler
and
convert?
Ross all have money, and then the other 3 friends don't have money, and they get in a fight about it. And I watched that episode on acid once, and it's supposed to be funny because it's a comedy, but I just thought that the friends were fighting, and it made me upset.
Oh my God.
So that's kind of there's that.
That's why Chandler married her, right? Ching.
Chandler Cha-ching. Okay, I'm gonna hit
Could
the
I
article, but-
be more of a gold
Oh,
digger?
Petrus Van Thiemsk.
Wait a sec.
Petrus.
Petrus Van Thiemsk. 15 August 1915 to 28 May 1999 was a Belgian racing cyclist. He won the Belgian national road race title in 1938.
Huh.
Probably a Nazi, right?
Belgian?
Belgian?
Didn't they conquer Belgium?
I don't think, but that doesn't make you a Nazi in the same way.
I
being
think
from
it's the
Germany.
hair
I mean,
throwing
getting
me off.
conquered. I mean, I could get conquered.
Yeah, the fact
It would be easy.
The fact that this guy probably knew what
You just
Pokemon.
lay down and take it.
That's
I close my
Sit
eyes
back
and
and
think
relax.
of England.
this guy probably knew what Pokemon was, right?
Yeah, he lived to
He
83.
was a 90s kid.
Yeah,
That's
99.
And 83 is not too old that you don't know what the fuck's going on.
He saw
That's
he,
completely
he
true.
saw Jinx, got too horny, and died.
He probably heard Thriller by Michael Jackson.
I mean, he definitely did that.
With
yeah.
those ears, yeah, look at that guy.
Come
Yeah.
on.
You don't like me shitting on Petrus?
I'm sure he's got a great body though. Professional cyclist.
Yeah, he looks pretty. He looks
He
like.
looks amazing.
Yeah, he looks great, especially for the time.
Now we're overcompensating.
Right. Well, if we saw
He
a
looks
picture of him-
I was about to. I feel like his skin
Normal
is
guy.
good, but maybe it's just a low res photo.
That's a very good hack. Have you seen the Facetune ads that are essentially just blurring out the entire face?
Yeah, yeah. I get there's a lot. I think my phone thinks I'm really ugly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so freaking dystopian if people started wearing freaking masks so they could hide how ugly their real face is?
See, I think the mask does the opposite. It builds intrigue for the face.
Right, completely. You don't want to do the face reveal all the time. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like build hype for the face, build hype.
Yep.
My George H.W. Bush president mask is, it's so that I take good pictures every time someone sees me.
Yeah. Well, I like how this article is also, this guy cited in 1999 deaths. All deaths in the year 1999 include Petrus.
Wait.
On the
I'm
bottom.
clicking. I'm clicking.
Oh, well, yeah. We can spice it up. Wow.
His role in biking was rider. Yeah.
Oh, subcategories.
I think that's
of
the
that.
main
What, he
guy.
wasn't the bike?
He wasn't the bike. Does the bike have a page?
Nice.
Or is it-
Damn. The bike died in 1999.
like the horses in racing, I think the bike does most of the work.
Now say that.
I'll say this. Being a big cyclist in 1938 was probably cool. Bikes were like within the last 30 years invented. Right? They were invented like 1900.
That's true.
I think
Do you
they're
it
in
would
the
be
18s a little bit. I don't
a
know.
little bit, but
I'm no
it's
expert.
still new. That guy would be like a motorcycle rider or something.
Right, it would be like fidget spinner to us.
Yeah, he's a top. He's kind of a tops Rubik's cube.
Yeah, exactly.
Fidget spinner guy.
Except back then, you couldn't just watch a YouTube video on
Yeah.
how to become a good biker.
True.
You had to learn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit or no.
Right.
Wa- wa-
Yes?
walk.
Random article.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they had something else to say, but actually, let's cut whatever they were going to say.
Well, were you gonna say something interesting?
I was gonna say something hilarious.
Oh, fuck.
No, we don't
Fuck.
want that. This kind of
No,
an
no, it's
educational
not that type of
podcast.
pod.
Yeah. I will say some reels I hashtag comedy, and some I'm like, I don't know if this is really funny. This is just kind of us talking.
It's just kind of powerful.
I do
learning
that. I do that with my
opportunity.
stand-up reels. If I don't think it's funny, I just say hashtag microphone.
Ed tech, yeah. Okay,
Hashtag TED Talk.
this is what I'm not loving. Exometabolomics.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
EXO.
Space?
Wow, I sounded it
No.
out.
Yeah, Matt's
You crushed
good.
it.
Exometa.
Bolomics.
Oh yeah, that actually is
Yeah.
a thing. Okay, no, this okay.
No,
Meta,
there's
like the amazing platform,
Extra metabolics. Read the first.
yeah. Give me that first
Also-
paragraph.
also known as metabolic footprinting, is the study of extracellular metabolites and is a subfield of metabolomics.
That makes sense.
This is some guy's. Some guy's a doctorate in this. He's like, I'm a metabolomics guy.
You know.
I'm a metabolomic.
I'm a metabolemic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a metanorexic.
Yeah.
You can
And I
differentiate.
stand by that. Am I allowed to look at the camera? And
Oh,
I
yeah,
stand by that.
I've been looking at the camera a bunch.
I've just been connecting deeply with you
it's-
guys.
I give the camera knowing winks.
Yeah. He's kind of jimming the camera a bunch.
Right, you're giving a knowing wink saying Walker's not really metabol or anorexic. That was a joke. Yeah.
I've had episodes where I don't look at the camera and I'm like, and I don't look good. So yeah, he kind of went diagonal.
That
I
hurts
don't
to
think
hear.
you would have
That
the
hurts to
problem that
hear.
I have personally with my own body, but
No, I don't have any problems with your body.
yeah, thank you.
I have a few.
And that's been recorded.
And I stand by that. Okay, so
You can differentiate healthy versus cancerous bladder cells with metabolic footprinting. This article is not
Bacteria
well made.
and yeast in dairy systems. Period. Nothing about those. Just saying them.
Studying aging with C. elegans exometabolomics.
It seems like it's like applying yeast to a subject or something. Because it says yeast a bunch.
wait. Where do you see C. elegans?
Down in like the application section under
That was
health.
smart to go to the application section.
Yeah, that seemed like I might
Kind of-
be able to understand any of it.
Right.
Yeah, there's metabolic niche partitioning as opposed to fucking metabolic mainstream partitioning.
Guys, I have amazing news. Metabolic footprinting of yeast strains for identification of yeast strains optimal for enhancing fermentation performance and positive attributes in wine.
Oh!
Yes!
I guess science
Wine.
sometimes does help.
So it seems like yeast is a bacteria, or not bacteria, but a thing that eats stuff, and then they put stuff that eats stuff in other stuff, and then they study it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how-
Yeah. I
and then
mean,
we
buy
can move
it.
on. And
your
then-
guess is as
and
good
it
as
makes
mine.
wine amazing.
Yes, it makes wine taste crazy. Man, I love this. That'd be a sick thing to pull. You're at a dinner party. It's like, oh, this is actually an exometabolic wine, metabolomic wine. You mispronounce it.
Yeah.
I've got a question.
I put yeast in this wine.
Yes.
Yeast I made myself.
Yeast you made yourself. That doesn't have to do with metabolomics.
Yeah, I got yeast. I got yeast from somewhere, and I put it from me.
Put it there.
From me.
Look.
What was your question?
No, my question was actually taking us right back to getting in the weeds of this article, saying
That's
what's
good.
the difference between exometabolomics and metabolomics,
Well,
and which one is the wine?
I
Is
mean,
it both the wine?
exo is outside.
And they're extracellular metabolites, so they're things that are on the outside of the cell versus, I guess, there's intracellular metabolites
Yeah, that makes sense to
that are
me.
inside.
Yeah, there's extra. Okay, yeah, that's extracellular and there's intracellular. Yeah, okay.
They have been prevalent in scientific literature.
Oh
But
yeah,
it
I
was
bet.
only realized with recent advances in the mid 2000s. There's a person named Jess Allen who doesn't have a Wikipedia page, and her coworkers. It says and coworkers that did some work.
Hey,
on
Jess
it.
could be a man. Don't make assumptions.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying
Could be
that.
probably a British man, like British people are named stuff like Jess.
It's short for Jessup.
I don't know anything about this.
Anyway, let's just get another page. I don't want to do this anymore.
You're up.
All right. Giuseppe Gherardeschi was an Italian organist and composer.
Oh, nice.
He was born and died in Pistoia. He began to study music with his father Domenico, who was the maestro di cappella at
Doing it.
Pistoia Cathedral,
I got it.
and his uncle Filippo Maria Gherardeschi, middle name Maria for a guy, owned. He continued his studies with Nicola Sala in Naples in the Conservatorio della Pietà di Torcini. On returning to his home city, he was appointed organist at the Church of Santa Maria del Humelita and later succeeded his father as director of music at Pistoia Cathedral.
Nice.
Cool. So he's an organist.
It's good
Yeah,
to be appointed organist when you return to your home city.
And he was a composer. I like the way it said he was born and died in Pistoia. Kind of symbolic in some way.
I mean, it's just economy of language. They could have made that 2 sentences.
He was born in Pistoia, and furthermore, died there.
Yeah.
Years later, he also died there.
Yeah.
I just
He was born in Pistoia. Nevertheless, he died at that very same place.
He was born in Pistoia, although he also died there.
he was born in Pistoia, went to Naples for a little bit, and then he died in Pistoia.
Okay, so you added some powerful information
Yeah.
there.
I just like
You're
the
kind of
idea-
overloading me.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
hey.
getting confused. So he died in Naples?
Rein it in one at a time.
I just like the idea that I feel like he was in a bar or something. He's like, I'm gonna be born in Pistoia and I'm gonna die in Pistoia. That's what he sounded like.
He's sort of like all those people on Instagram from your hometown who are never leaving. Except he's actually the artist, and you know they're all like the fucking farmers.
Well, I know, except he got appointed organist.
And the people from my hometown are happy.
That's like you know
you
getting
think
like
he's not happy because he died?
That's
No,
like-
I was saying that I was just commenting that they
being
seem happy.
appointed organist is kind of like getting like a residency at the Comedy Factory.
Yeah.
At the Comedy Factory?
I like the names of comedy places are very
Yeah.
fun to me.
I would look up his music, but it sounds like a lot of his music is probably like dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. That's the organ, right?
Right. When it comes to music,
No.
do you prefer secular or sacred? These were his 2 types of vocal music.
Those are the 2 genres.
And he-
I want to hear his secular vocal music. Do you think he was just like
It's probably like Lady
bitches
Gaga.
and shit?
Yeah.
Like something like that.
It was really dirty.
Yeah. I'm out in Italy. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a song.
He's just replacing the word bitches with like,
Hanging
an
out in
Excelsius
Naples and I'm
Deo.
sucking on her nipples.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty good.
And they were like, "Get your ass back to Pistoia.
Yeah.
Go be an organist."
The big city has changed you, Giuseppe.
Yeah, I'm out here with Domenico, the Maestro di Capella, Pistoia Chigero, Filippo Maria Giardeshi. Yeah, I don't
You're just
know.
reading the article.
Yeah, but I was kind of doing kind of a rap tone, but then it didn't rhyme at the end.
Yeah, that's what makes it secular instead of sacred.
Yeah, I like
It's
how
nice to feel
God-
like the idea
God
of
would
the
never endorse.
sacred music's B-sides are just he puts them in the secular music category.
Do either of you speak Italian?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Because the sacred music's in English, but the secular music in Italian, and I would love to know what it says.
Well, let's get into the English lyrics of the sacred music.
30 masses. Dude, you just described my ideal Sunday.
There's one that's called 90 Motets. I thought it was called 90 Motels. And I was like, well, that's kind of
I got 37
Chronological.
lamentations, but a bitch ain't one.
Wow.
Well,
he kind of likes putting a number in his song, huh? Sort of got a gimmick.
yeah. What's a Tade to do?
That is like
Te
Latin for
Deum?
to God, basically. It's actually probably Italian, but
I was mistranslating it as just 2 guys.
yeah, that's what they just
I'm like,
meant.
okay.
It just means 2 guys.
5 2 dudes. So
Five-
10 dudes?
5
Yeah,
guys.
10 guys.
Hey, man, I wish. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, 5 guys?
5 guys,
Burgers?
90 motels.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It
hit.
would be more cool if there were 90 guys, 5 motels, and then the guys could be hanging out, but it's actually like...
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
there's
The
too
sad
many
story,
there's
motels
too
being
many
empty.
motels. Like the business is not going well for the
No,
motels.
it's actually a sobering tale.
You
Yeah.
have so many rooms vacant.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit article.
Yeah, that's wise.
Oh, we got Sorkvara Aulad Kabad. Sorkvara Aulad Kabad also romanticizes Sorkvara Aulad Kabad. So not really
It
helpful.
comes up pretty close quickly.
That's not really Roman sized. Is a
Romanized.
village, Romanized. Is a
Oh,
village in
village.
Kodaste, Shimali Rural District in the Central District of Kodas County, Lorsan Province, Iran. Population was 255 in 2006,
In 48 families.
and no update since then.
Oh, I'm sure they're doing fine.
And I don't know if they're doing good. I guess they're probably isn't a nuclear site there, so they're hopefully doing okay. Not to take it there.
I bet they did have one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't really know. What to say
do we
about
know
this.
like its coordinates? Actually, we shouldn't say its coordinates on air.
No, we already doxed that guy.
They're like, hey man, don't tell anybody about this. I'm out here. I'm hiding.
We're trying to lay low. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
There's kind of no
We can
information
do
here.
We can do the next
255 people, 48 families. That's about 5 or
90
6 people a family.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
A little big, but not that big.
Reasonable. Yeah, you got some single people there, some older folks who don't have kids anymore.
Dude, some single people in this village?
Yeah, dude, the hinge scene in Sorkborough, Olad, Kobad.
Dude,
Yeah.
I swiped like 10 times and I'm back to my sister.
The algorithm is fucking with me. I don't know. Nobody. I guess they're not liking me on there. Yeah, I guess I'm not getting displayed to all the other 254 guys.
That's
dude,
one. Yeah.
I'm shadow banned on Hinge, dude. I swear. Dude, just change your age limit. You can't be doing 18 to 24 anymore. It's like, but I don't wanna.
Okay, somebody else. Yeah.
Walker.
All right.
And while Walker presses that button, let's do our ad read. Exxon Mobil.
It's like ExxonMobil for egg.
Hey, you want your car to be mobile? Put some eggs on that shit. And that's okay. Walker, hello.
All right. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay. Steeple sign.
Okay.
I'm loving this because the words are simple and I can understand exactly. And by the way, it's a beautiful image. Okay.
I don't know. I'm seeing some big words.
Listen. And actually, as I'm reading, I'm saying, no, no, no. In radiology, the steeple sign is a radiologic sign found on a frontal neck radiograph.
Of course.
Where
of
subglottic tracheal narrowing produces the shape of a church steeple within the trachea itself.
Really, this is representative of how we put religion into everything.
Seriously.
Even when it's completely unrelated.
We should be separating church and throat.
I do kind of see
We
it,
should just
though.
call this a building sign.
It also looks like, it looks like the Empire State Building. The narrowing kind of looks like the Empire State Building.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Actually, to me, that looks like Big Ben because I'm British.
Yeah, it also
Wow.
looks like Big Ben.
Just
This also
kidding.
looks like
Just
the
kidding.
freaking Lord album cover. Am I right? Guy who's only seen the Lord album cover, never seen an X-ray.
I kind of just found that album cover like too sexy. How come all our album covers are just her butt now?
Well,
What happened to Lord?
The-
It's relevant to the last two.
yeah, the joke.
I don't know that much about Lord.
But it's not her butt. 'Cause
I like
it's-
the old album.
Which one? The two.
The one that
first
everyone likes. I don't
Well,
know.
the two first
You
ones.
guys are
good.
absolutely folding when asked to weigh in on Lord.
Well, there's Lord. There's
It's,
Royals is the first
That's not
album.
okay. Not
Or
that
no, Pure
one.
Heroin is the first.
Yeah, Pure
album.
Heroin,
And that is
okay.
Tennis Court, which is a banger.
What's the other one called?
Royals? Is he on an A team or just team?
Team.
Team. And then I didn't listen to Green Light.
Yeah, Green Light's good.
Green Light is the lead single off.
Okay.
I'm actually feeling sad because I know all of them, but I don't want to be the pro Lord faction.
Look, let's discuss.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like Jack
vaguely
Antonoff. I think
pro-Lord.
Jack Antonoff's bad.
I think Jack
Do you
Antonoff
think
is
that
bad
Jack
too.
Antonoff kind of misled her on the third album, production wise?
I don't really care. I guess where I have intersected with Jack Antonoff in my listening is the St. Vincent album. And I said, why have you done this? Like, why are
Yes.
you making her normal?
Yes, that's just he makes everybody normal.
He made her normal as hell.
That's his issue.
And she got little sleek straight hair from that.
Yes. No, that's his
It's like,
biggest
go back to being
issue.
crazy.
He
Yeah.
makes everybody normal as hell. I don't like him. I don't care for him one bit.
Though I guess I am like every time St. Vincent comes back with a new album, I am like, well, you kind of were a randomized sim again, and now you have a different hair and a different outfit and a different color guitar.
And St. Vincent's new album has a song about Sophie where they're like, I didn't know her, but I'm sure she was great.
Yes.
Which is also it's a weird song.
For
And
some
an
reason, my
interesting
dad was
video.
recently exposed to St. Vincent. And would you believe he didn't really like it? And I was like, who told you about
That's
this?
crazy because St. Vincent would love your dad based on some of her lyrics. It's kind of an inside reference.
Yeah, I don't
He's
know.
daddy
I don't know.
problems.
What's the song about?
Guys, I'll tell you
Song's
what.
about nice dads?
To go,
Yeah, really friendly dads.
Yeah. To go back to Steeple Sign, we were joking about it. This looks fucking horrible. This is just somebody's throat is closed.
It looks really bad.
It looks like it would suck. I don't like that.
Yeah, they shouldn't be giving it a cutesy little name.
No.
This is called the steeple or a pencil point sign.
No, I know. This friendly name is going to cause everybody to start doing it.
Yeah.
They're not going to be afraid. They're not warned off enough.
At first, I thought steeple sign was we found some kind of hand gesture from like the 80s that people would make where it's like, it's all right. It's all right, brother. I got the steeples up.
It's a
Right.
it's a symptom of croup, also known as croupy cough, which is a type of respiratory infection that is usually caused by, get this, a virus.
Awesome.
You have a barking / brassy cough from croup. It
Yeah,
kinda
dude.
sounds like a
You
trauma.
so
you
maybe
cough and you're
from
like,
what you've told me about your female coworkers, maybe many of them have this.
Brassy or barking? Wow, barking. Yeah. Yeah.
well, Tom's barking at them. I'll tell you that.
Hey, I'll have you know
At
that
their amazing work product.
I'll have you know that all the women left my team at work, but
I'm a
because of
sapiosexual,
other
ladies,
guys.
and you're doing great work.
yeah.
All right, well,
This is a pretty good article.
that's cool.
Well, it actually also has another name I'm seeing. It's also called the pencil point sign.
Yes, I noted this, yes.
Yeah,
But that's crazy.
yeah.
It looks kind of like a pencil.
yeah. If your pencil's fucking huge,
This looks terrible.
it's too big.
Now,
So this
say
is essentially you have a
that.
sore throat, and then if you scanned it, it would look like this, which is terrifying.
I'm glad that I don't have full visibility on
Yeah.
my body at all times.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad I'm not like see through.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God we're not see through.
Bro, I'd be like looking at my liver, like, guys, do you think my liver? You think there's something wrong with it?
Yeah. Does,
Why does my liver not look like his?
Oh, here's a question. Who do you think this is in the steeple sign photo? Do you think they know that they're on the Wikipedia page for
oh,
steeple
it's probably
sign?
Lord.
It's probably someone famous.
It's
Lord.
probably if you travel up from the album cover, that's Lord's throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And there's still all those white spots, and there's poop in her throat.
Wow. Oh, I did see that this conspiracy theory.
Matt has a great joke about this, and he can say it now.
Well, get into it.
Fucking, you kind of built it up a bit.
No, it's good.
People were making fun of Lord in the album cover. There's spots of poop in her butt. Like they were like, these white spots, they're poop, and people were like making fun of her. And it's like, yeah, there's poop inside of her butt. That's where the poop goes. That's where you find it. I don't think we should be making fun of her.
Yeah.
It's not like she had poop.
Right, we should
all
actually
over
be
her.
positively reinforcing the good behavior.
I'm
And
just
she's
gla- I'm
eating
just
and
gla-
digesting
I'm
food.
just glad she's been eating.
well,
yeah.
I'm actually scared to see it. It means she's been eating and digesting poop.
Yeah, that's
Poop
Out
goes-
of voice, out of voice.
That-
I'd never say something like that.
that poop goes right through her.
Yep. Okay, now who's Matt?
Me, it's my turn. I'm excited. Christopher Walesian is the hog professor of government.
Wait.
He's the hog professor of government at the University of Texas at Austin.
Sorry, he's the hog professor of government?
Yes, he's a pig. Just
Like
get
David
through it.
Hogg.
Yeah, they already named their department after David Hogg. He previously taught at the University of Oxford, Temple University, and the University of Houston. I wonder why he keeps changing jobs. Probably allegations. Sorry, Chris. And has affiliations with other universities in the U.S. and elsewhere. Walesian teaches and researches in a number of areas, including public opinion, elections, institutions, policy, and research methodology. A long-standing research project develops and tests a thermostatic model of public opinion and public policy in the U.S. and other countries. Recent work on which examines the mediating role of news coverage. He has published many journalism articles and chapters. In addition, he also has written books including Degrees of Democracy, The Timeline of Elections, and Who Gets Represented, among others.
I like the idea of teaching in public opinion. I guess you can just kind of go into the classroom and be like, so what do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do you guys like?
Yeah.
You guys use eye clickers in college?
Yes.
Yeah. He's the guy who's like,
Yes.
no, we're all going to vote every class, which Matt also did also. Did you make them vote on stuff? Or?
Oh yeah, I did. Well, I was teaching. I'm the special ed teacher in the room with a subject teacher, and the woman who was teaching the government class quit very early in the year, and so I had them for most of that first half of the year. And to kill time, I started making them just like vote on things, and I called it democracy practice.
That's what this guy's
And we
doing.
would, I would just like, do like polls and have them debate, or a couple times I did like prisoner's dilemma type stuff to them.
Right. You're just kind of doing Stanford prison experiment with them. Just
Look,
kind of testing
what's
them.
Stanford prison experiment, but I'm the only prisoner, and they're all the guards.
What's the
Oh my god.
nice.
They're tiny, they're crawling on you.
They're high school students. It's fine.
I
What-
take back what I said.
Wait,
They're
what
big,
is the
they're big.
prisoner's dilemma?
The prisoner's dilemma is the one where it's like
Two.
you and Walker are being
Oh,
interrogated.
we're in it. Yeah.
Yeah, you both did a crime. You're in it every time, actually. They always say Tom and Walker.
Yeah.
And the guy gives you a deal. He's like, all right, if you rat out Walker, you get to go free. But the idea
If we
is that you
both
now have
rat
the
each
if,
other
if
out.
neither of you says anything, you both go free. But if one of you rats the other out, they're fucked.
So it's kind of like
I didn't know that if both of us stay strong. I thought it was kind of like Neutral is we both say nothing. One of us says something, we can go.
Well, so that's not. So I learned in this government class that
Thank
the
God.
original model is this model, which is actually kind of bad because obviously you just don't say anything, and so models after that would then add, a reward for saying something, like where it'd be like, okay, what I did with my students was like, okay, if you betray the other students, you get 10 bonus points. If none of you betrays the others, you all get 5 bonus points. But if you don't betray someone else does, no one gets anything.
Yeah.
So you kind of you want to incentivize them to betray the other, but ultimately the best decision is still always to just not do
So
anything.
Okay,
snitches get stitches.
No, snitches get rewards unless there's another snitch.
Okay. But snitching is
It's kind
bad.
of
is
a
kind of
long
lesson.
sentence.
The lesson our young listeners need to learn is don't tell on the other prisoner because you'll go free.
Look, and if someone does something bad, like maybe a trusted adult, there's no need to tell other adults about it. All right.
Right, you have to be really sure no one else will say anything.
If someone tells you to keep a secret, you do that shit. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really wondering here what Christopher Wleason would think about all this freaking Trump stuff, right? Talking about the media and elections, right? He probably is pretty upset. But
About what?
He is in Texas. I don't know. Just about the media having control and that we're not really in a democracy or whatever.
No, he likes that.
Yeah, he's in Texas. He probably likes that, right?
Well, I mean,
maybe he's
a
the only woke
professor.
guy in
He's
Texas.
a professor.
Yeah.
Those guys are all. We have the same birthday, me and him.
Oh.
Oh.
April 25th.
1961.
You
My mom
look
was 3 months
amazing.
old when she had me.
Yeah. Wow. One time I was on the
It
school
was
bus
complicated.
when I was a little kid, and somehow somebody said something, and then somebody said, "How would a 1.5-year-old have a baby?" And then this other kid said, "Very carefully." And the bus
That's a good
driver
response.
slammed on the brakes and yelled at us, and she was
wait.
correct. And she was correct.
That was a good.
Wow.
Well,
She should have said any way she wants.
yeah. Look, her body, her choice.
Thank you.
My elementary school, we did this activity where we did a Ellis Island simulation, and you get a little character, and you come into Ellis Island. And
sounds good.
Simulations are really factoring in for you.
I mean, this is how I was taught.
Hurt people.
They would give you a little character, and you do your simulation. You have to get into Ellis Island, and if you had like a disease, you wouldn't get in or some shit. If you're like sick,
Oh yeah, I've heard about
or if you
this.
like failed,
Yeah.
they gave us one physical test, which was to stand on 1 foot for 30 seconds.
I would fail.
And if you
I
couldn't
would
do it,
fail.
you would get kicked out.
I
Yeah,
have bad
I
balance.
was a little close. My character was great. I was like a 30-year-old printer, single, and they were like, "You are automatically in, buddy." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" That I walked right into fucking America. But the reason I bring this up is there was a family, like they would give people like, "Oh, you guys are husband and wife," or "You guys are brothers." And there was one family where the mom was 19 years old and she had a 9-year-old son. And as a 4th grader, I was like, hold up. I raised my hand and asked about it in class. I'm like, why did this? These are made up people. Why is that? Why would it be that way? You could have made her any age.
Damn.
And the teacher, who I did not believe created the cards, kind of looked and was like, oh, and
Good
took
point.
those away from them, gave them new
Yeah.
characters.
I just want to note that Christopher's doctoral advisor was Perivale Squire.
Which we
Whoa.
Peveril.
Peveril.
Where are you seeing this?
The bottom of his little box.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd like to get to the bottom of his.
Peveril Squire.
Yeah, I wish we got Peveril's article.
Well, I'm
Christopher's
looking
a
at Pepper's
guy right
article.
now. We could go see him. We could be in his class. We're probably not that much longer. Probably will retire soon. Hopefully.
Yeah. A real academic never retires. Always keep learning, kids.
True.
That's why we have to go to his house.
That's why we're doing Wikipedia. At all.
Yeah. His address is.
Oh, why does every Wikipedia page have the
Have
guy's
the address
address
at the
now?
bottom.
Yeah.
It should have an address. It should have photos front, side, other side.
Picture of wife. Okay.
Yeah. He's
And we don't need sides.
Pretty
of the
good,
wife.
pretty
He doesn't
good.
say he's married.
Yeah, only front and
Or
back
a-
of the
or
wife.
that
You don't
he
need
is
the
engaged.
sides.
Yeah. One front, two back of the wife, and
Yeah.
that's okay. We don't need the sides.
Yeah. Just pictures of his wife.
And drawings of the sides.
In fact, yeah, there should be no text. It should just be pictures of the
Yeah.
guy's
So
wife.
we don't actually need to know about him.
That's Wifepedia. That's a different site.
Wifepedia.
Wikipedia.
Dude, yeah, you just any celebrity, you're like, is his wife hot? And the answer is yes.
There's gotta be something that is that.
no,
I'm
there
gonna look it
probably is. It's probably not nice.
I'm using the liberty to look up Wifepedia.
You know, my friend told me about. Oh,
Nope, it does not exist.
hey, that means I could make it.
Yeah, we can make Wikipedia.
Tonight.
It's time for me to take a coding boot camp.
Oh my god. I still get emails. At my lowest point, I thought maybe I'll sign up for a coding boot camp. I'm clicking through, I'm answering the questions. It's saying $17,000. I'm saying, what the hell? Of course not. Deleting. I still get emails from the coding boot camp saying, hey, get in here and code.
There's
girl.
$17,000?
I literally, it was a number that was in that vicinity. It was a pointy and long number.
Hey, they better let you wear the boots if you're charging that much money.
It better be sleepaway camp. And you better be wearing gorgeous boots.
Damn.
Our amazing club comic
That's
riff
a-
on that.
Here are your wonderful cowboy boots. And
how camp is it?
yeah.
Yeah, I put the camp in coding boot camp because I'm showing up wearing a crazy outfit, whatever camp is. I don't really know what it is. But we know.
We
You
know. We know.
I believe the meaning of camp has kind of been lost to time. At least that's what some of the
Carly.
It's so funny to say about an extensively documented archive thing. It's been lost to time.
Yeah.
No one can truly know.
Look, sometimes I just want to ignore something I don't know.
If only there were some notes on camp.
I don't know
that
what
somebody
camp
wrote.
is. All I know that Carly Kloss tried to do it and failed. That's my only knowledge.
I
at the
believe
Met
that,
Gala.
but is camp not in the failure of it?
Yeah, I think that's pretty camp in itself, right? There's
Yeah,
like
I guess that's
kind of
true.
the ironic bent or
Michaela J. Gagne, born September 23, 1982, was crowned Ms. Massachusetts
Miss.
in June.
Is there a Mr.
Miss.
Massachusetts?
In June 2006, she's a resident of Fall River, Massachusetts. She received her BFA in art with a minor in psychology from the University of Massachusetts Amherst. And she completed her master's degree in mental health counseling and art therapy from Lesley University. So kind of a multifaceted individual.
She has a heart condition. She has SADS, sudden infant death syndrome, and she survives.
No, she has sudden arrhythmia death syndrome, meaning she could die at any moment. She's a living.
Yeah,
SIDS.
I'm a SIDS
It
survivor.
was so awesome that she lived from SIDS that she became Miss Massachusetts.
Yo, what a horrible disease to find out your baby has. Just like, yeah, sorry, he has
Seriously.
dying out of nowhere disease. Well, shit, what are we going to do about that one?
It is tough.
This is
Be
crazy.
like, can you make it sudden adult death syndrome? That's what I would say if my baby got SIDS.
We all kind of have sudden adult death syndrome.
It's so true.
Yeah, she could die. Oh, she is an internal cardiac defibrillator now. So if she has a heart attack, she's automatically defibrillated.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to say one more thing, which is that actually what I would say if my infant got diagnosed with SIDS is, could it be sudden infant alive syndrome? So just
That's
something
what,
to
you
chew
know,
on.
Sia, the chandelier singer.
I'm
Yeah.
familiar.
I'm
That's
very
what
familiar.
That's what her name's based off.
Sudden infant
Sudden
alive.
infant
Sudden
alive.
infant alive.
The
Yeah.
radical potentiality of that, the
See-
queerness of that.
That's just called birth.
Sia just showed up.
But that's just called
Sia
birth.
just showed up one day, looked like that, and was like, I want to make an offensive movie.
Well,
That is true. Well, that's why she was hiding her face the whole time. She wanted to make an offensive movie, but didn't want to show her face.
Also, to give Sia some credit, she didn't just show up one day. She was famous in Australia, and then she had a crossover hit in the U.S., but she was a pop singer in Australia first, and people knew about her. Kind of like
Hey.
Adele vibes.
Okay, how do you know that?
I read her Wikipedia page one time. 'Cause probably during the
Oh, this
autism
is a
controversy.
lifestyle for you.
Yeah, that's kind of the basis of the podcast. But yeah, this woman could die at any moment. But
It's terrible.
she says, "quote
Sia, I
At
hardly know her.
17 years old, my life was squarely put in perspective when I was told I could have died during the first unprotected years of my life."
And that's true of everyone,
Yeah,
but
that's
okay.
not- okay, whatever.
Yeah, the unprotected years are usually the ones when you die.
I had no idea
still
I was
unprotected
I
right
had no
now.
I had no idea I was mortal that whole time.
I turned my obstacles into opportunities, and my work is done in the memory of those who are not given that second chance.
Yo, this is for everyone who ever died.
Also, she has a heart condition, but she plays
And I honor
soccer and
her.
basketball. She's got to stop.
Yeah, what the
Hey,
fuck?
sit
You're
down, girl.
You're going to die.
You don't have to do this.
But I want to say I honor her.
She wants to make external defibrillators mandatory in schools, but that just means like
Every kid?
yeah, but no
Oh,
external.
I'm realizing that there's
Every kid needs an internal defibrillator installed right
Look,
now.
Yeah, agreed. Frankly, if it helps us, let's all get one.
And every kid gets a skateboard and a defibrillator.
But even the idea of external defibrillators in schools, I feel like senior pranks, man, you can't have that around.
I mean,
No,
every school
no,
has.
no.
I mean, most
My
schools have
prank is that I'm putting
defibrillators.
4
Like, that's a safety
defibrillators.
thing.
Because of Gagny.
Thanks.
Gagny.
Thanks, Michaela.
I'm putting 4 internal defibrillators on 3 kids, but I've numbered them 1, 2, and 4. Oh my god.
Classic.
Does anyone? I haven't seen a kid who looks like he's getting shocked occasionally.
She also volunteers in Africa. She set up a medical clinic in Bukoba, Tanzania.
She's a mentor for the Peaceful Coalition, a student group consisting of gang-involved or at-risk males.
I like how if you want to be like Miss Massachusetts or any of the misses, you gotta like they really make you do some work.
Hey,
Yeah.
You gotta be out there.
sounds like she's more of a hit Massachusetts. If you get
high
it.
intensity interval training.
I developed a
No,
heart
she can't do that. Her
condition
heart's
from
going to
what-
fucking explode.
Okay, wait. What do you think about listen, learn, and live as this tagline for her platform issue of heart health?
It seems a little general.
Right? You want it to be like,
Listen to what?
listen, parentheses, heart, learn, parentheses, about heart health.
listen-
I
To
guess
your heart.
she found out that before 17 she had never put her 2 fingers up to her mouth to
And
see
she's
if
like-
she had a heartbeat. And the first time she did it was like boom.
What the fuck is in there? I gotta get it out.
Yeah.
She almost cut herself open.
No. And that's how she's learned to do the external ones this
Yeah.
time.
That'd be funny if she's like, I might have arrhythmia, but I can dance, and that's her talent.
You know, Walker, you're such a madman because you immediately were like, "How's this slogan look?"
Ah, no, you're right.
Oh
You're
yeah,
right.
did this 17-year-old girl not come up with a catchy enough slogan?
Well, my mind actually is suffering because you know that my first thought is some horrific like pun. It would be like heart health can't be beat, hooray, or something like that.
Damn, that's actually really good. She should have done that.
Yeah.
What's crazy, this article was entirely written in 2010 based off of one news article in South Coast Today.
Wow.
Hey, you ought to get your heart checked.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good.
That's really good.
All right.
Wow.
Also,
That's
there's
enough
one,
of that.
The American Heart Association has the Go Red for Women campaign, which I don't know what that means. That's not a good slogan either.
Yeah.
Red seems to be the heart and blood color. What didn't Taylor Swift have like a Gap collab?
It's
about
kind of
this?
ironic
She
because
also had
hearts,
Red, the album, right?
You know
She
what
read
color
the
your heart
album.
actually is? Black, Tom.
Wow.
And you know why. I
I
think that's a beautiful color.
we've talked a lot about female pop singers a lot this episode. I just want to note that.
Tom just loves bringing them up.
Right.
We've been
this
doing
is kind
it.
of a women's page of our
But yeah, I want to
own.
know what she's up to now. This is 2010.
Yo, we
She
should have a
was only-
segment called the Woman's Page.
This is kind of this is a
Where a
woman's-
gorgeous
Yeah.
guest comes in for 1 minute and does
Yeah.
one riff.
We gotta bring in a
Yes,
beautiful
Riff.
woman and she tells us what's her favorite Wikipedia article.
That's kind of the
The page for lipstick again.
nice. Okay, Walker, you want another one? We do
Yeah.
like one last round of 3 or something, or
Let's see.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, if they all
We'll
suck,
keep
we
going.
repeat. You know.
56. Yeah, we're chill.
Yeah, we're
This one's pretty whack.
Oh, yeah, you can also.
I mean, let me see how whack.
yeah, how whack.
It's like it's so small.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
not
no.
that one.
We've
not that
kind of
one.
done a new policy where we are maybe okay skipping a little bit of articles, but only if it's like a sports player or a small village.
Yeah.
And it's like the end.
Well,
of the
that was
episode.
like a small organism or some shit,
Oh,
like
yeah.
with no information.
Yeah, like what even?
Okay.
Okay.
John of Argyle.
Oh,
I love that movie.
the sweater.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
My friend saw Argyle.
Everyone laughed.
My friend saw Argyle the premiere
Oh my
in
god.
New York City, and he was like, "It was great."
Really?
Yeah.
Why
Wow.
was
Shout out to
Why was
Dean.
he at the premiere of
'Cause
Argyle?
He just lives. You know how it
Just
is,
a big,
though.
bright Dallas
When you
Howard
live
head.
True. When you live in New York City, I feel like you
She's
can
good
just
in the
randomly
village.
Go to stuff.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. You read about John.
John of Argyle was a Scottish nobleman of the early 14th century. He is often known today as John Backitch, the Lame, but there is no authority for that as a contemporary or near contemporary nickname.
So that's like his childhood bully was like John the Lame, and then
Yeah.
later they're like, no, why call
A
him that.
descendant of the person who said that is editing the article.
Also, you could call him John Bacock. That's what I was gonna maybe
Yeah.
do.
John.
I think you pronounced it right.
I think
was-
I really.
He was half chicken.
He's reigned for 6 years.
He's
Okay.
reigned for 6 years just now? Oh, no, I'm seeing
No,
that.
no,
It was a long time
13
ago.
to 1310 to 1316,
You never hear 1310.
and he
or
died.
1360 so
He
much.
died at the end of his reign.
That is typically how it works.
He was the
yes.
son of Alexander MacDougall, Lord of Argyle, by a daughter of John I. Cummin.
John. I like how you say
John
I.
Cummin. John, I'm coming. That's like if you were a kid named John and you're about to get beat by your southern
Yo,
dad. And he
John,
comes in with he's in the other room with a belt. He goes, John, I'm coming. And he's going to be
John, I'm coming, Lord of Baddynock.
Wow.
Oh. They swore fealty to Edward I of England.
Yeah. Have you guys ever sworn fealty to something?
No.
I'm not comfortable answering that question.
Sorry for saying that. Sorry for bringing
Have
that
you?
up. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, I would.
I hope to.
My fealty is up for grabs.
My fealty,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a free agent.
I like this. This is a sentence. It says, from his father and mother's background, he inherited the pro-balliol sympathies that determined his family and his own activities during the Great Cause.
I guess they're nature, not nurture.
Yeah, I wonder like what I don't even know what pro-balliol means.
I know.
I'm gonna hover over
The
that.
House of Balliol
Okay,
was
it's
just a
pro the
house.
guys
It's
of
just like some guys
who are named Balliol.
Yeah, and then the Great Cause. So after the death of 7-year-old Queen Margaret, 13 claimants to the throne came forward in 1290.
Who could have seen this coming?
That's so funny. They probably like in 1290, like everyone's going to be talking about the Great Cause.
Oh, completely.
And then we don't give a fuck.
It's also like it's 1310, whatever. It's like you don't have a lot else to do besides be a claimant to the throne.
Yeah.
Like there was no TikTok, there was no lookalike contest.
It's the only upward mobility available is to become the king.
The Black
That
Plague
is true.
Yeah.
You're either the king or you're
It's like
a
the
poop
flattest
farmer.
triangle ever. It's like 1,000,000 and then it's like 1.
Yep. Yeah, they gotta wait.
It's the
40
worst
years.
cheerleader formation ever.
But he's hopping so fabulously from person to person.
Got this little coat of arms. It's a boat. He's a big boat guy.
It seems
With
like
a
he was.
dragon head.
Seems like he was a political exile eventually.
Yeah, but the MacDougall kindred gradually grew more cooperative with King Edward as their rivals grew less so. They're kind of a fancy writer. On this
He left a
article.
guy named Dungle MacDougall in charge of his will.
Where are you seeing
Where's
that?
his
Where are you
sentence?
seeing
At
that?
the very bottom of the
He
big
left the
paragraph.
Galwegian, Dungle MacDougall, a fellow political exile from Scotland, in charge of his will. Yeah, letting a fellow political exile be like determined.
Yeah, who am I going to leave my will to? How about Dungle? Oh, okay, I'll run your will, buddy.
Dungle MacDougall. Is that a good
Oh,
Scottish?
oh
That
man,
sounded good. Well, that makes me actually feel like his name's okay.
Dungle MacDougall. You got.
Oh. I lost the will. I don't know.
Give away my furniture.
I'm an offspring in Kent, and I'm gonna die, Dungle. I don't know. That's kind of
Donkey.
That was good.
Donkey. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you lock in.
Dungle.
That's the trigger.
That
for you.
is how I get into the Scottish. It's either that or like something groundskeeper Willie would
Dustinage
say.
Castle. My thing about Scottish people is they're always going like, going up
I
with
like
their
it.
voice.
They're always kind of throwing up in their mouths.
Yeah. Dustinage Castle. There's a little bit of puke in their throat. He was appointed sheriff by King Edward.
Hey, if you were eating haggis, you'd be
Pretty
you'd be
cool.
going that same way, Bo. No, haggis is probably dope.
In 1308, MacDougall informed Edward by letter that Robert's power was becoming increasingly difficult to live with, and the position of the MacDougalls was becoming critical.
That's like a superhero's brother being like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit! When he got the powers, it was cool, but
Yeah,
now
this guy,
now he's flying around the house and like, you don't need to fly
Yeah.
to the kitchen."
Robert's never doing the dishes like ever, and King Edward, I need to take care of it. Yeah.
All right,
He left several sons and daughters. Let's check them out.
You
Though
in?
his wife or wives are not known, so kind of not great.
That's what we need Wikipedia for.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Wikipedia.
Use case instant.
Ewan, Alan, Sumherl, Alistair, and Mary. Sure.
But one of his daughters married Patrick de Graham, who was a Scottish noble.
So it's interesting that all of these nobles are around, and he still left Dungle in charge of the will. I thought it might be like a scarcity thing. There are only like 2 political exiles, hanging
He's trying
out.
to
but-
make like some sort of point, being like, I'm gonna leave my slow cousin Dungle in charge of the will.
Right. It's like he moved to New York and he was like, okay, I'm hanging out with Dungle.
Yeah, it says the MacDougalls went away.
I know you've been hanging out with Dungle again.
Dungle. Dungle MacDougal.
Well, what's it to you? Dungle understands me.
He's developing What
possibly
is
a
it?
homo.
Pro-dungle sympathies. They don't talk about the pro-dungle sympathies.
And
Where does it say that?
hey, I know.
Does it say
well, no, it
pro-dungle
said
sympathies?
pro-balliol sympathies
Oh.
before.
I know. I know
Pro-dungle.
my grandpa had to use anti-dungle stuff on his foot.
Did
What
dung?
the F?
Here's the thing
With
of
the D. With
is
the dungle.
dung? Did dung have the same meaning in Scotland? Was this guy like Shitty McDougal? Is that his
There's
name?
no.
No, his name's probably Doug.
Is there a name? Well, there are so many names probably that have double entendres in our world and our
Dick
Dick.
Dick
Johnson,
Johnson as well.
Walker.
Oh yeah.
Because you're one of those kids who didn't get to take the bus because you
Right,
lived too close to the
exactly.
school.
I was jealous of those kids growing up. You
I
go to
wasn't.
school?
I love the bus. Actually,
Um,
the bus repeatedly screwed me over.
yeah, one of his offspring. Maybe we can hear about that actually.
Yeah, let's actually hear about that.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
Give us
I was,
more,
I
give
was
us
just,
more.
I was just trying to be vague.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So, well, in middle school, I was on the same bus as the kid whose dad owned the bus company, and so he would get picked up last in the morning and dropped off first in the afternoon. And because of that, I was picked up first in the morning and dropped off last in the
Oh my
afternoon,
God, it's
which
completely
genuinely lost me
unfair.
like more than an hour every day.
Well, like I
Just
stole
being
years,
on
You
the bus.
developed a
months of
political
your life.
conscience.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Really?
yeah, it was. Yeah, he ultimately stole like a week from me. A week of my life
Right,
lost to that
completely.
man.
Which you could have used to do so much.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I would have gotten into an Ivy League school had I not been spending that time on the bus.
Damn.
You know, learning how to smoke weed out of an apple core.
Nice.
I didn't actually do that.
Yeah, Matt's never done that.
I wasn't cool like that. I mean, not in middle school certainly.
Oh, yeah.
that would have been a little.
It says John's son Ewan returned to Scotland with Edward Balliol's unsuccessful attempt at the Scottish throne in the 1330s.
Wah, wah.
The McDougals re-emerged
Oh
in
my God,
Argyll
yes.
in unknown circumstances later in the century. So out of nowhere,
Ah,
in the
fuck!
late-
Dungle's back.
They're just
late
tumbling out.
1300s,
Dungle just shows up behind your shoulder.
It's
Oh my
the
God,
Mc-
Dungle
guys,
behind me, isn't he?
It's the McDougalls. That's gonna still.
He's
sound-
right behind
They
me. isn't he?
reemerged.
They re-emerged from
They
unknown
reemerged from
circumstances.
right behind me.
They probably no. That's good.
I'm trying.
That
I'm
was
working
kind of
on
the
it.
Brave accent for the movie Brave.
Thank
which
you.
I think that they're Scottish.
Yes,
I don't
they're Scottish and brave. That's confirmed.
know.
Canonically.
The thing about this is
Kind of
1330s.
fact-based podcast, yeah.
You get the Black Plague coming up, 1350.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm a big fan.
I'm in. I'm in.
So maybe they go into hiding. There's this big royal drama. The Black Plague happens. Shit gets real. They kind of go into COVID.
Yeah,
You
lockdown.
know the Dungle was patient zero on the Black Page.
And then 1380.
Feel bad for him. I
At
feel
first
bad
we
for
were
him now.
just calling it the Dungle infection.
No, don't
No.
feel bad for Dungle. I'm reading about him. He was a vigorous opponent of Robert I, King of Scotland.
Oh,
so,
okay.
And Robert I is a great guy.
Right, he was the first.
First
yes.
guy named
He's ranked
Robert.
He was
That's
the first
crazy.
guy named
Yeah.
Robert to be king. Okay, we could go to one more. I feel like.
Ren-
Wait! I'm learning something.
Oh shit.
It's a little bit illegal because I'm on Dungle's page
That's okay.
as opposed to the women's page. Dungle gets a whole page. Dungle was a close associate of John McDougal, Lord of Argyll, who he may have regarded as a kinsman.
What's that mean?
Cousin.
Just beautiful.
Oh, just a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so close we're family. Okay, I'm going to skip this one that I just randomed. Okay, George Ludlow Lee Sr. was chairman of the board of Red Devil Inc.
Wait.
George Ludlow Lee Sr. Actually, he's from... Well, he died in Portland,
Oh, I
Maine.
like this guy. What the fuck is Red Devil?
Red
Inc?
Devil Inc. is an insane name for anything.
Red Devil is a manufacturer of caulking, glazing, sealants, and related surface preparation tools for glazers, painters, and maintenance.
Wow, it couldn't have been anything more boring.
Yo, I swear, your dad is the chairman of the board of glazers.
Glazing.
yo, I hear your dad works in cock.
He's your dad's caulking and glazing all day. They made him the chairman of the board of glazing.
Damn, bro, I heard your dad's sheets are sealed to his bed because he's caulking all day.
Oh.
He's from Portland, Maine.
Yeah,
he died in Portland, Maine. I don't know where he's
I hear he was painting up the walls of his bedroom.
Ew.
He was the owner-treasurer in Irvington, New Jersey first, and then became chairman of the board. The company is now based in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and currently run by grandson CEO Bill S. Lee, the fourth generation to lead the company.
Locals know the name Lee as the Ridge High School field was named after him, as well as the high school mascot, the Red Devil. While the Red Devils are named after George Lee's company, the color is green. because the rival Bernardsville has red uniforms, so they chose green. What the fuck?
Yeah, they got they got a high school mascot named after a caulking company. That actually happened. The high school that Saquon Barkley went to was in it was like Whitestone or something. But there were the concrete kids because there was a concrete factory.
That's cooler. That's cool, honestly.
Yeah. Sorry, keep.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. The Red Devils green team. I mean, that's Hey, I mean, like, is freaking God a comedian or what?
I just know that if a marketing agency did that now, they would be like, there's actually like a really like funny like friction in that actually people are gonna like pay attention.
This is kind of like those Old Spice commercials where it's like kind of random.
Right, exactly.
Do you get asked to make Old Spice commercials? Like and they're like, can you make it like that with the guy on the horse?
Yes, actually, yes.
I'm on a horse. Look at me over here. Look at that over here. Raytheon.
This is fun. So Mr. Lee was on the Bernards Township Planning Board in 1944.
Yeah, that's fun.
The Lees felt that the taxes in Bernards Township were becoming outrageous. Citation needed.
Citation needed.
So in 1946, the Lees moved to a bigger home called Dunley on the Bernardsville Mountain. If your house has a name, you're doing fucking well.
If your house has a name, you might be generationally wealthy.
Damn.
Yeah, my house has a name. It's Housey.
Wow, do you get the origin of the Red Devil's name? Have we read this yet? He was on a trip to Sweden. He heard a blacksmith remark, quote, "Those little red devils," after sparks from a forge singed his arm.
Well, that's kind of cool.
And it stuck in his mind.
Yeah, all right.
That is crazy, because he could have just as easily been like, those little bitches. Like,
he's also Swedish. You think he really said "those red devils"?
I mean, in Swedish.
In Swedish.
He was probably like,
well,
I only know one Swedish guy. Can you guess who it is?
Who?
The Swedish chef.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's how he talks.
Yeah, this is all New Jersey.
One of the Muppets I can do an impression of.
Would go to Maplewood. I'm gonna hover over it. I don't know where that is. You know where Maplewood, New Jersey is?
New Jersey.
Oh, it's within the community of New York City, so right outside New York City.
Oh, okay.
So this is kind of Ridge High School. Is in Somerset County, New Jersey. I don't know where any of this shit is.
Luckily we have a New Jersey expert on hand.
I want a picture of this guy. Yeah, you're not from New Jersey.
No.
Where are you from?
Seattle, Washington.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You got to talk about that more.
People
in Seattle are crazy.
They're crazy there.
People from Seattle walk like this.
You never
and white
imagine
people walk
the
like
quarter fleeces they wear.
Hey, Starbucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it was...
Yeah.
As a child, I actually, before I learned, there was a lot of local pride around Starbucks. So I would be like, wow, an amazing family-owned business.
You're a big fan of Howard, whatever his name is?
Oh,
Schultz?
Howard Schultz. I almost said Howard Dean, but I know that is
No,
not.
Howard Stern.
I almost said Howard Stern.
That's not
It's
the right
okay.
guy. Howard Stern.
Yeah, well,
Also
Howards are
close.
crushing it out here.
Yeah.
Do we know Howards in daily life? Or all the
Yeah,
ones
I don't think they're making Howards no more.
No.
They don't make them the same.
No, they're not like they used to.
No.
I know like Ryan Howard, the Phillies player, but that's a last name.
I mean, that's a fucking last name. That could be anything.
Okay, I'm going to hit the last one.
The last one.
Perhaps. I mean, we could be.
I'm gonna name my baby Howard. Howard.
This is a place in Haiti. Should we do this one?
Why not?
Oh,
it looks like
yeah.
Wait,
Oh, no,
what
we
is
got
it?
something here.
What is it?
Lida Haiti. Lida Haiti is an education nonprofit operating in rural Haiti that provides programs in arts, education,
Oh shit! Okay.
and parent and community engagement for over 1,200 adolescent girls. 1,200 adolescent girls. It was founded in 2014 by actor Rainn Wilson, author Holiday Reinhorn. Don't know who that is.
I think that's Rainn Wilson's wife.
And executive director Dr. Catherine Adams.
For some reason, I very recently saw a post online.
Rainn Wilson's
Rainn
out
Wilson
here.
and his wife are
Freaking-
goals.
Freaking Dwight. This is the Dwight Haiti. They play episodes of The Office for these kids.
Oh my god.
Rainn Wilson did a real life Scott's Tots on these girls.
Yeah. I like the idea that I was trying to kind of imply that Rainn Wilson is a human trafficking program based out of Lida, Haiti, and he's targeting young girls.
Yeah. Well, what if a boy was like, "I'd like to learn how to read"? It's like, no, sorry, kid,
No.
not
Well,
for you.
I understand why you'd say that, because it's like, if somebody is like, hey, I want to talk to 1,200 adolescent girls.
Yeah.
He's probably usually not right.
Does
a
anyone
little
know where
creepy.
I can find 1,200 adolescent girls
Who really need this?
who, maybe they aren't very smart?
They're vulnerable. Yeah.
Easily influenced.
This is a very 2014 charity. I don't. When was the earthquake in Haiti though? What year was that?
It might have been. I think 2010, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 2014.
But I still feel like people in Haiti.
Oh, there's
were-
an earthquake in Haiti every year.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They got those things there.
I do think it's funny. It was not funny. It's just kind of sad. After the Haiti earthquake, there was a lot of American sympathy for the people of Haiti, and now people are just racist against them again,
Yeah.
which sucks. I don't like that.
I know it's.
And Rain actually ended this charity because he said, "I hate Haitians."
Right, people started bullying Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
And he said, "Enough."
What do you guys-
Now he's doing it for 1,200 adolescent boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when Rainn Wilson's on a podcast and he's like,
Is he?
no, as a guest. I'm sure he's a podcast because he can't do anything else now because he's Dwight. But
That is so tough. Yeah.
he's also in the last Mimsy.
It's very weird. He really
The
never
Rocker.
got
Never
anything
been about.
after being a major well done role
No.
on a very popular
During
sitcom.
the Office run, he had the last Mimsy, which was like a blockbuster children's sci-fi movie, and he's like the only famous person in it. And then he stars in The Rocker, which I have a bit about, but Bradley Cooper and Emma Stone are in The Rocker.
And Rainn Wilson is our headliner.
Yeah, he's the biggest guy in the movie at the time.
Well, what year would that movie have been? Is that like a teenage Emma Stone?
Yeah, it's like 2008.
Yeah, that's like super bad era to Emma Stone, not famous.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe he provided her some arts education, health, and parent and community engagement then.
True.
But I just like the idea that there's two 2024 Oscar Best Actor, Best Actress nominees in a movie with Rainn Wilson, and Rainn Wilson's the star.
That is crazy.
But yeah, every once in a while he goes on
Can I honor
podcasts.
him?
And he's like, yeah, people will come up to me in public and be like, hey, Dwight. And he's like, it's just a character. And it's like, that's the only thing you have, man. Just accept it.
Wow.
Just accept you've been forced into this terrible life.
He gets to be in Staples commercials for the rest of his life now.
True.
And that's
The people in the office really ruined all their shit, except Jim.
Well, didn't the actor who
And
played
you think
Bernard.
Jim didn't ruin?
Well, he ruined his shit now because
Well,
he's,
he's
a weird,
like-
CIA guy. But what were you gonna say, Matt?
No, he's married to Emily Blunt. It's pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
But the actor who played Stanley, he started a charity and stole a bunch of money from people.
He started a GoFundMe for a fake television show that doesn't exist, and then took the money.
Yeah, it was
my
The
God.
Adventures of Stanley. And it was like Stanley's back. And then
And they didn't have rights to the
and he
character, of course.
didn't make the show and kept the money. He eventually was forced to give it back, but
Oh, yeah.
he definitely didn't immediately give the money back.
I'm gonna tell you guys a story off pod.
Oh, okay.
It's not that interesting.
And folks, you won't even get to fucking hear it.
Hey, sign up for the Patreon if you want to hear that one.
What is? Wait. Okay. So, what are your thoughts on The Office?
That's an amazing
That's
question.
where we're-
Walker
what-
just
I
said
was-
they don't watch any shows.
If you haven't seen The Office,
I've seen an episode.
wow. I don't even like The Office.
I
I haven't
only-
seen The Office in a watch. I haven't watched all seasons, but I've seen tons of it just in
Yeah.
the world.
Well, I only
It's on
I
Comedy
only
Central
watched
every day.
Seinfeld this year, and I was like,
Better
oh my
than
god,
that.
this is hilarious.
Yeah,
Tom,
Seinfeld's
Tom
really
watched it
good.
last
Yeah.
year.
So I had seen a bunch of it, but I watched all of it and I finished it.
That's
last
true.
year.
Honestly, in childhood, I probably had seen almost every episode through
I'm
osmosis.
doing that with
And
Family
so
Guy
doing
now.
the
Mhm.
full watch through as a young adult, I was definitely like, damn, an episode I haven't seen, I don't remember at all. That's
That's so
crazy.
sweet.
The thing about Seinfeld that blows my mind is just there's some stuff that's answering machine bit, but a lot of the stuff socially is that happens still.
It's completely true.
Yeah, it's universal.
The human nature is a fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
So you don't know Office.
Hey, Walker's more of a madman. I already said that.
I was watching Mad Men early before you came over because I saw my parents' Netflix
Oh,
account.
to get in the zone for interacting with me.
Yeah.
Is it
And
on
see how you
Netflix
should
again?
talk
No,
to me?
so I was trying to watch Netflix, but I'm locked out of my parents' Netflix account because they started using the geographic filter.
You hate to hear that.
So yeah,
They're doing that on all their
So I had
things.
to watch Mad Men, which I illegally downloaded.
Well, Mad Men's not on Netflix anymore.
Yeah, I just downloaded.
It's on
all 7 seasons.
AMC's app,
It's
which is
on
the most
AMC
annoying shit in the
Plus
world.
through Amazon Prime. This is why I stopped watching Mad Men halfway through because I thought, why
Oh.
am I having AMC Plus?
Yeah, I just illegally downloaded all of it.
I watched that
Wow.
show and I'm like, this is too similar to me. You know, like this is
Yeah.
kind of like it's
Right,
like
right,
watching
right.
it's like watching The Mirror, and I can do that for
Look at
free.
him.
Yeah, whenever I see Harry on Mad Men, I'm like, that's me. And everyone's like, what? Do you relate to that guy?
I actually thought of me as Peggy, but you know,
Wow.
you probably wouldn't think that.
I
from
relate to
looking at
Pete
me.
Campbell, but not actually. But a little bit. Anyways,
Do you think that if your foot got run over by lawnmower, they would fire you?
At my job.
Yeah.
Well, for my current job, they can't fire me basically no matter what.
I don't think that, yeah.
Unless I
That's
commit an
incredible
act of great impropriety, I cannot be fired from my job as a public school teacher.
Right. If you were being a pervert and a lawnmower ran over your foot.
Oh, well,
they-
then I'm
was
fucked.
it because he was a pervert or he was drinking? Or
No,
he
the
just
reason
got
was
he just got his foot ran over, and they were like, well, fuck, he
and
can't
he's
be.
not handsome anymore.
No, well,
because
yeah.
they all have to play. This was like a high level executive, and they all like make deals by like playing golf with the
Oh,
other
yeah.
members.
Yeah,
or
no, he
whatever.
just couldn't get around, and
No.
even
And
Don
it was
was
all
like,
about the social
it was before
friction.
the
you know,
80s.
it was also very
Mhm.
It was before
British.
Ronald
Yes.
Reagan.
It was
signed
very
the
British
ADA.
coded because even Don was like, I mean, what, you can't like give him an office job, and they're like, oh, he'll never golf again.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
Yeah, hate British people. That should be the message of this show.
Right. This
Uh,
is kind of a ethnic stereotype centric pod.
We're
today.
doing the
Yeah, we did
white.
Scottish,
We're doing the white
British,
ones.
women,
yeah, we're
Haiti.
doing the white ones.
Yeah,
we
women
were pretty nice
famously
about
all
Haiti. We
white.
didn't say anything about
Yeah.
Haiti.
Well, many such cases of women who are white.
I have a lot of white women in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Congratulations.
You know,
Frank- frankly, it's time to get rid of a few.
I used to do white women jokes, but then I had to stop. So
Why?
Got-
There
I
are
got,
fewer
I got,
white
I
women?
got pushed into retirement. White women got mad at me.
Oh, you're doing black women jokes now?
No.
Higher difficulty.
There's actually a secret easy mode, which is white man.
I do white man jokes.
Congratulations.
That's most of my jokes. Like, aren't men terrible? Not me though.
Well,
and then
another
you do
secret-
aren't men terrible? No one laughs. Aren't white men terrible?
Wahoo! There's also kind of a secret back door you can do, which is as a dumb white man, aren't white women terrible? My skewed perspective. And that's kind of an interesting way you can get into the
Oh, that's what I was
White women for
doing,
the
and then I
back
had
door.
to stop.
I just don't
Mm.
like making generalizations about large groups.
right. As
Except
Tom
Scottish people.
isn't my friend Jenna terrible. I just thought of the first white woman I could think of.
Jenna
Yes.
Sheridan.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
thought of one.
Man,
I
that's
thought-
your number one white woman.
I
huh?
did. I did
That's
roast.
actually crazy. I wouldn't
I,
think of
uh,
her as my first one. She's not.
That's the
Oh.
most important white woman in your life.
She's really not so connected to me at all. Though
Yeah.
she's great.
I did a roast battle against Jenna, and I had to really avoid the white woman joke.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you go for?
Well, Matt wrote me the best one.
Oh,
which
yeah?
is, I'm gonna post this like a week from now.
Okay.
But Jenna's hair looks like ramen, which I think I came up with that.
That's
the
true.
setup.
No, you didn't.
Why did I say that's true? On
Well, I
mic?
kind of did whenever I did it. I
You
dressed-
might have independently
yeah,
also thought
yeah,
that.
but her hair looks like ramen, which makes sense because she's always letting gross dudes in crappy apartments slurp on her shit.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Then that crushed, and then the rest of the jokes that I wrote did kind of poorly.
Why? Because they were all mocking her intellect.
No, they were all like, you know how when you're really close friends with Jenna, she does this?
Ah, sure.
And then the
sure,
crowd was
sure.
like, I don't know who this is. We
They
know
all felt
nothing of Jenna.
jealous.
And then Jenna's jokes were like, isn't Tom's body look a little weird?
And
And
everyone's saying,
everyone's like,
we
yeah.
understand.
So I just was like actually like funny to my friend in a personal, nice way.
Right. There should be a laugh. Well, you know how there's like a laugh and there's a clap? There should be one for like, I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, there's no positive. If somebody says, I feel like it's negative.
No,
No,
it's a broad gesture, but
If I say
is like
during your
aloha.
joke, I love that shit. I'm thinking about it.
Damn.
Like, you made me think, and that's kind of what comedy's supposed to do: is make people think.
Comedy is supposed to make people think. And I think we
That's
can,
the premise of Riffipedia, is it
we can,
not?
yes. And we're all making you think right now.
Hey, you're thinking, I gotta listen to more episodes of
You're
Riffipedia.
thinking Riffipedia is amazing.
I gotta follow Walker Caplan on Instagram and other
That's
social
right.
media
And Twitter,
platforms.
And
unless
Twitter,
your
yes,
Twitter's still
I'm still on there.
private though.
I unprivated it
Oh, nice, good.
to see if I could get some more likes. It didn't really work so well.
No, the
but
Twitter algorithm's fucked. I got like, normally you used to get 10 likes and then they would give you more views because you got 10 likes. But
Yes.
now it'll be like 10 likes, 100 views. And I'm like,
it's just
10%
not
of people
right.
love this. Show it.
I know.
But anyways, thanks for listening, Walker. You have anything to plug to the masses?
Of course
to the
not.
20 people that listen to this?
Sure. Follow me on socials, Walker Capla at Instagram, Walker Capel at Twitter.
So confusing.
And also the same username at Substack. I'm already flopping.
Substack's good. It's a
Read
good one to
Joyland
call.
Magazine, which I edit, and of course keep an eye out for when my status rises in 10 to 20 years. So thanks so much, guys.
Walker's gonna be huge, an undeniable red giant.
Right. In
A
30
Red
to 40
Devil
years.
Inc.
Oh my
Hulking
God.
Company.
Yeah, because I'm a tool.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna be caulking it up.
Okay.
You're glazing me. Stop. You're glazing me.
And now let's seal this podcast up. All right.
No.
See ya, folks.